Taurus, welcome to your first reading for 2023 with me, Adrian Nelson, your psychic tarot reader. I hope you had a good New Year's. I hope that 2023 is the best year of your life. I really do. All right, so this is a general reading for love. Please take it as it resonates. For those of you that's been supporting me all along, I really appreciate it. And if it's your first time to the channel, I'd like to welcome you, and I hope that you would consider subscribing. Okay, so first card that came out for you was the Eon. Now, this is, I would actually say, probably about the best card that you can get for love, for life, for anything. This Taurus is about really, you've learned your lessons, you've jumped through the hoops that you needed to jump, and so the worst is definitely behind you, and you've got so much positivity to look forward to when it comes to love. This is about that next level with the perfect person that is just amazing. This is fulfillment of every heart's desire that you have. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful. This is complete heart fulfillment across the board in the most amazing sort of way. Okay, let's get into the details. Let's see what we've got. Like, you are starting off, what is my dog doing? Sorry about that. Starting off really powerful. Very powerful, very strong. Ready for amazing things. You know, it may have been very touch and go there for a while when it comes to love, and maybe you thought that, you know, what you would like to have in love. Maybe some of you just felt, well, you know what, never really going to happen for me. It happens for others. I feel it must go there, but not necessarily for me. Okay, page, and justice. Good. All right. So, energies that you have here, Page of Pentacles, Page of Swords, as well as the Justice energy. So Justice is that Libra energy. You are rethinking things, you know, Taurus. So I wouldn't say that love was necessarily the problem here. It was more sort of like maybe, you know, the things pertaining to money, the things that money can do, your job, your place of accommodation. So I see you rethinking the physical quite a lot here. There's a realization here that I pick up for many of you beautiful Taurus, that if you want that perfect love, you're going to have to change your game. You're going to have to change it up. All right? I can see that you're getting that realization, and I can see that you are thinking the thoughts that you want to be thinking when it comes to money, when it comes to, you know, materialistic sort of manifestation, because the material side of life is important. You know, you can say, no, I'm all about spirit and stuff like that, but to anybody who feels like this, like the materialistic side of life is not important, I invite you to, you know, go and lay outside in the road in extreme weather, and you'll quickly see how important the materialistic side is becoming. So for some of you, I may say that it does feel that there was a very slightly tunnel vision, one-sided sort of way of looking at things, and now you are changing that. You are changing your mind. You are contemplating and recontemplating things and saying, well, maybe if I do it this way, maybe if I do it that way. I see that, you know, maybe you have said to someone, you know what, fuck off, I'm done with you. You know, bounce, baby, bounce. But I see you, how do I say this? You know, sometimes when we cut a tie, you know, with a person, with an energy, with a life experience, whatever, you only really get to see the incredible validity of it once you no longer have it. And I can see that happened for some of you. All right. So you are definitely getting your house in order, your spiritual house, your emotional house, your mental house, your like your mind. All right, definitely getting your house in order here. So I'm not saying that there wasn't love before, but I do feel that, you know, when you sort of prioritize, you may have said that you are putting love first, but were you really? You know, that sort of vibe. Okay, and sometimes we don't even realize that we are doing that until you know, we are somehow made aware of it, you know. So I'm not like blaming anybody here for anything, but there's big and very positive changes that are happening there for you, okay? This is sort of like the time in life where everything just changes for you. So we're going to clarify that Page of Pentacles first and foremost, my beautiful Taurus, to see what the vibe is there. What is it that Taurus needs to know, please? What is it that they need to be aware of? So you've got the Hanged Man, you've got the Wheel of Fortune, and you've got the King of Swords. So those are very powerful energies, by the way. Okay? Alright, so this is a little bit of a funny message, which is making me laugh. So Source is like, listen, beautiful Taurus, you've done everything that you needed to do, and you've done it really well. You know, with this Neptune energy here, with the Hanged Man, which is about spirituality and psychic reception and surrendering to a higher source, you know. So Spirit is saying to you, listen Taurus, you've done really great, you know. You've done the introspection and you've become clear about what it is that you want. And I feel that it's almost like recently you've really come to the party, which is great. Okay, you may not actually have realized before that you're not that much on the party. You know, you may have been busy with other things, because life can be difficult sometimes, especially when it comes to money and our sense of security. Without meaning to, we sometimes neglect the people that we most care about, and we might believe that what we're doing is for them, and not bearing in mind that they may have different needs. Okay, so hand over to your higher source, speak to Spirit. You know, if you feel cornered, you'll be like, oh my goodness, is this never going to happen? Speak to Spirit, speak to the universe. But things are taking a very positive turn here for you. Things are taking a very positive turn, okay? In a very positive direction. Here with the Wheel of Fortune, this Jupiter energy, luck and expansion. So for many of you, there might be a space where you are thinking, or you may have thought, you know what, that ship has sailed. Not getting that love back. You know, that is about it. But there's a positive turnaround here. You're dealing here with someone that I feel maybe you felt that you needed to be perfect. I'm sorry about those dogs barking at the back. Maybe you felt that you needed to be perfect, you know, and you tried very hard to be perfect. Whereas you're dealing with someone who says to you, I never needed you to be perfect. I needed you to be there. I needed you to be on board. And so the game is really changing here for you, but it's changing in an incredibly fantastic way. Okay, like this is a really great game changer that is happening here for you, where, you know, sometimes we work very hard, and I can see that you've worked very hard, physically, mentally, emotionally, to get something going. But maybe if you just communicated a little bit, the transition could have been a lot more smoothly. But that's a good lesson to learn in life, you know. Let's see for that Page of Swords. And I mean, at the end of the day, you know, all is well that ends well. Let's see, what do we have for that Page of Swords here for my beautiful Taurus? Spirit guides and guardian angels. What is it that you want them to know? What is it that you need them to know? So you got the Ace of Cups, you got the Ace of Cups, Death and Rebirth, and the Fool energy. Alright? Don't be afraid to open your heart. You're opening your heart, they are opening their heart. That's a beautiful flow. It's a beautiful flow. Okay? Fear can easily step into a space like this, but I don't see fear being very present here. You're opening your heart, they're opening their heart. Okay? Balanced. Beautiful. There's a second chance here. Leaving the past behind and focusing on the future together. This is powerful. You and this person can really move mountains as long as you do it together. Okay? And I can see that both of you are getting on board with that. Creating something beautiful together. There's the possibility of new year, new home, new business, new child, new, beautiful new. It's It's almost like a natural next step because of this energy. It's beautiful. Okay, it's a creation of love. Let's clarify the justice energy for you. I like what I'm seeing here. 9 of Wands, Tower, Knight of Pentacles. Yep. More time together, first of all, which is great. Some of you have got some really crappy patterning here, maybe childhood patterning, trauma you went through, previous disappointments. There is something that definitely needs to be addressed here. No matter how beautiful this connection is, there is one kink here that needs to be addressed. If you don't, you'll regret it. Okay? Whatever it is, there is one thing that both of you need to decide upon, need to get clarity. If you don't, you will regret it. Okay? If you don't have that conversation, if you don't take that action, you will regret it. Okay? Because there's a leaving behind here of the past and going into the new. So it's almost like a new year. You know? What are you leaving behind? What are you focusing on going forward? Don't take past shit with you. You will regret it. Alright? Knight of Pentacles. Moving forward together. I don't see the two of you having everything figured out just yet. I see you finding a way as you go forward. But I also see, you know, when people speak about where the grass is greenest, you are currently in the green grass. You are where you are meant to be. Okay? This is fated. This is destined. And if you are struggling with moving forward, if you do feel a bit trapped by the past, anything like that, then you might want to try my guided meditation for deep forgiveness. It is part of my latest online course, Spiritual Awakening Starter Pack. But the first couple of lessons are free. So there's a link down below in the description. You click on it, Spiritual Awakening Starter Pack. You go into the first couple of free lessons and the guided meditation is there for your highest good. All right? Wishing you the best. Wishing you love and light. I'll see you next week. Bye.